So the mycelium forms primarily, for most species, in response to blue light, 320 to 400 nanometers. Many of the psilocybin mushroom cultures, psilocybe cultures, don't have any detectable psilocybin in them until they're exposed to blue light. And that blue light triggers primordial formation, and that then upregulates the formation and the production of psilocybin in the mycelium. So looking at a mushroom, this is a russula in an old-growth forest meadow. A few days later, spores are germinating, lots of things are happening, lots of other organisms are now decomposing the mushrooms. And then a few days later, my foot here covers approximately 300 to 600 miles of mycelium. And a single cubic inch takes me 1 to 8 miles of these cells. Now think of that. These are extensive membranes that are literally under every footstep that we take. We leave impressions on the ecosystem. I propose to you those impressions are felt by the mycelium underneath our feet. They respond to catastrophia, and we're the greatest walking catastrophe I know of. And as we walk across the landscape, we break wood. And the wood chips then that are exposed and are newly available nutrition, the mycelium races after us. But curiously, the majority of psilocybin mushrooms that grow in wood chips are very rare in the forest until you create wood chips. And so with human habits of chopping wood and building buildings, there's this surge of these psilocybin mushrooms coming out of the genome of the nature, heretofore not seen. This became presented hugely in focus with Michael Bugan and myself and other researchers because many of the scientists at the University of Washington and Oregon and California had not seen these mushrooms until landscaping wood chips were applied around buildings. And they were caught aghast. They have never seen these species. They've been studying them for decades, and they didn't see them until wood chips were provided around as landscaping materials around universities, law enforcement facilities, courthouses, and then increasingly computer companies. So these psilocybin mushrooms tend to follow the debris fields that humans are creating.